Hello everyone, I'm Paul McGuire Grimes. Will Smith teams up with two-time Oscar-winning director Ang Lee in the new film Gemini Man, and we gotta talk about it, you guys. This is Paul's trip to the movies. Now, in the new film Gemini Man, Will Smith stars as Henry. He is this trained assassin, though, who's looking to retire. But the Defense Intelligence Agency has other thoughts and now puts a target on his back. One of the men hunting him down is revealed to be the clone of his 23-year-old self. The movie also stars Clive, Owen, and Mary Elizabeth Winstead. Now, throughout his career, director Ang Lee has always pushed the boundaries in terms of storytelling and filmmaking. He's tackled a variety of genres, and his last couple of films, Life of Pi and Billy Lynn's Long Halftime Walk, were cinematic experiments in 3D and the use of shooting in a high frame rate. Gemini Man was shot in 4K 3D with 120 frames per second, which is a far faster rate than the standard 24 frames. The catch, though, is that no theater in America can project the film with these settings. 14 theaters are coming close, but the question remains as to why even shoot a film that can't be seen with its original intent. Now, my screening was a traditional 2D digital projection. Now, I could tell, though, that it was shot for 3D, as the action scenes looked a little bit more precise than usual. Now, Ang Lee wanted to test the boundaries of filming action sequences and thought that this could really enhance the use of this Will Smith clone. It's a digitally created character instead of maybe smoothing out the wrinkles or shrinking his body size down to make him look younger. The results, though, are less than impressive. Now, maybe seeing it in 3D with a high frame rate would make the clone look realistic, but with standard digital, he just looked like a video game character with the voice of Will Smith coming out of him. It's distracting and really only works if the character is just standing around and not moving. They can't digitally recreate the precise movements of the hat and the mouth and then make it look realistic. I think lately that Ang Lee is getting too caught up in the technology and not the story. His earlier films like The Ice Storm and Brokeback Mountain came with complicated characters and rich storytelling. Both of these seem to be depleted here. The story feels like it belongs in a Jason Bourne movie, with government cover-ups, two timing agents, the on-the-run globe-trotting in hopes of getting ahead of the enemies, who still always have their eyes and ears on the main characters. And the characters here are stock types that we've seen in plenty of other movies with no real meat on their bones. Now, Clive Owen tackles the villain role, but is completely boring on screen with his English accent going in and out when he's playing an American. Now, Will Smith has the challenging role of playing both Henry and Junior, which is the clone, and I actually applaud the restraint that he's showing with each of these characters. He isn't relying on the standard Will Smith charm and the antics this time around. I applaud Ang Lee for attempting something new, but I want him to go back to the really beautiful storytelling as we saw in his earlier films. I'm giving Gemini Man 2 out of 5 ticket stubs. If you like my review today, click subscribe on my YouTube channel. I recently got to see The Empire Strikes Back at the Minnesota Orchestra and heard them play the score live, so I did a little video about that experience, so you don't want to miss out on that. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Paul's Movie Trip. And go to my website, paulstriptothemovies.com, for even more reviews. Thank you so much for watching my review of Gemini Man. This is Paul's Trip to the Movies.